Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, we've got to expect Frank Lampard to be central to pretty much everything here, Jim, haven't we?
Without a doubt. He'll be amongst the busiest players out there, doing everything from breaking up play, distributing balls left and right, and of course making all of those surging runs from deep, looking to meet the ball just around that D.
Well, that's the signature move, of course. That's what makes him so prolific.
And what a move it is, and not many midfielders score that many goals, or are as clinical.
That's good running with the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got rid. Del Piero. Dixon.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Hasebe is the team's great visionary.
Brazil, just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are...
And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Thiago. Lampard. He can run onto that. Well, there's the clearance. Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero. Taken back almost at once. Rummenigge. Howson. Now, what about a counter-attack? Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xabi Alonso. Thiago.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please join me.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. Golden opportunity wasted.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And he was quick to react. Del Piero. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Del Piero goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal.
Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just...
And he'll shoot here! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Thiago. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Berbatov. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Knocks it into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Berbatov. Van Dijk gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Make sure to put any litter in the bins.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. He is through here! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lopez. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up. Lampard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! Deftly away. Lampard. It's Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! A finish of true class! Barcelona are in front! A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Chips it through. And this is Del Piero. That's tidy. And the shot! Just off target.
Del Piero really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And here's Owen. Oh, good take in a good area. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Now it's Owen. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Owen! Michael Owen! Screamer! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
2
Messi.
minutes has been indicated.
Irwin prompt. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now, he's got space here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Owen. Well read, nice interception. Adams, well seen, saw that coming. That's going to go a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rashford. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. And it's Rashford. And here's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but... Oh, and Del Piero! And another try! Off the post! And it's there! Del Piero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! And yes, it's there! Batistuta at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Frank Lam.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Number 21,
Hazard.
Owen. Number
Cruyff.
11, Fernandez.
Cruyff cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Number 14, Neymar. Number 25.
Well, that defending is unapologetically faced. Rummenigge! Oh, crossbar! He has done it! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
There will be 3
And he shoots! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And now he has 2. And that will be it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Szoboszlai claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
On the road outside the stadium.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, that's been intercepted. That's going to go a long way. And it's Ronaldinho. Thuram. Vermaelen is the team's great visionary.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho's delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Is had goal! Al Nassr look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cafu. Seedorf gets a foot in and wins the ball. Griezmann. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's through, now is he in? Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe might just make this. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here.
Has been indicated.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff.
No goals at this
immediately.
stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cafu. Nicely weighted ball. That has been cut short. Dani Olmo. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. That's an imaginative pass. Irwin receives it in a good position here. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Always onto this. Well read, nice interception. And it's skewed away. He is through here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong. Pings in across. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Griezmann.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, well measured. He's beaten the... Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! And he hits the net! The breakthrough arrives at last! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been won straight back. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more... Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 19, Dani Olmo.
No, no way through there. Now it's Neymar.
Al Nassr surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Roberto Carlos. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that has been cleared. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Pedri. Zola. He has found the way through. Barcelona must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something.
He's having a go!
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And the through ball. That's the keeper's ball.
There will be
Fermin.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rummenigge. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Milan have opted for a fourth. Oh, terrible pass. And that's gone loose. He's found a way through. And that is masterful defending.
Really well played. He read that perfectly. Del Piero really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, there's the clearance. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Oh, shooting chance! Irwin gets it away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Fernandez plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of...
He's had a shot! Rising over the bar.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Oh, that's fabulous. Dani Olmo carries the ball down the right. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And this is Romario.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Maldini does really well to win the ball.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
Zanetti clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And here's Zola. Guardiola was in no mood for any of that. Messi. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
1 minute added time.
So the first moment of real... And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So No wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough.
Milan, number 18, Messi. Coming on the field is...
And we're off again.
Number 21,
Kazakhstan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Bale, it's Bale! Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It'll be a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Zola. Still just a single goal between the sides. Not the most accurate. He's given it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good ball, good take. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Bale. Bale! Off the post!
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quality ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Tries to get it clear. Irwin made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Referee's given a throw. Out again for a throw-in. And it's Olmo. Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Now it's Romario. He's dribbled past his man here. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Rummenigge picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please join me in wishing a happy
Any reflections
wedding
on what you've seen,
anniversary
Jim?
for one of our
Kazakhstan,
members.
and there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men.
And Romario! Oh, it's hit the post! Nicely aimed pass. Zola. And smartly reclaimed. Szoboszlai. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Zanetti delivers. And he thumps it clear. Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's gone loose.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Hazard. Hazard making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he refuses to take the bait. And he's being shifted off it. It's run loose here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Zanetti, he's got away. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Hazard. Zola. Szoboszlai, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some good work on the right flank here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 10,
Here we go again.
Ronaldo.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. And he's managed to get free. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's there to get it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he has been fouled there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 2, Eder Militao.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Neymar. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Showing good feet. Dani Olmo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that is a chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Donadoni! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Decent chance! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This is Romario. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Milan are down to 10 men. Looking for a runner. And this is Romario! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Romario voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
And a quick announcement for the benefit.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Lampard. Good, strong midfield running here. Irwin. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball. And
Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Roberto Carlos. Donadoni receives it in a wide position. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. And that's really well manoeuvred. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The ball has bounced loose now. Lampard. There he goes, motoring forward. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Spread out to the left. Goes for the shot! It's a loose ball. And here's Donadoni. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lopez. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he should have made it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Howson.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And Donadoni. Rummenigge does really well to win the ball there. Donadoni. Zola. That's a shade optimistic. Has a look and plays it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It is now time for our
It's an
special
eye-catching
lottery.
scoreline,
Please
but
grab
it's
the
a
tickets you
fair
were given when you
reflection
were
on
walking
what
through
we've
the
just
gate.
seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And Zola! World class from Zola! A finish right from the top draw! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
He's had a shot! Isco. Oh, easy pickings there. Conte. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he's not getting his way this time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's going for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 7.
And it's Kukçu.
Lampard.
Kukçu, good driving run. Cross to the back post.
Number 9.
He can get that clear.
Coming on the field. Number
Good
8.
running, strong and
Dennis
purposeful.
Law.
Good ball over the top.
Gullit. Number 13.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Number 14.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Zola has a shot. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught, and another try! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Lovely, now then, Thiago! Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Always onto this, and he's managed to get free. This could be their final throw of the dice. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's been taken short. That has been slung wide. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Threads one in. He can run onto that. And the shot! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Hello everybody, and please
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.